is something I think we both also love. We talked about coffee roasting earlier, and this machine behind us will allow you to brew your own beer. It looks like.
I assume so.
That's what it seems like.
Maybe this gentleman here, who looks like he's from Picobrew, can help us out.
Are you Picobrew? Can you tell us a little bit about this device?
Sure, absolutely can. So it's the world's first fully automated all-grain home brewing system. No shortcuts, no instant ingredients. It takes a commercial brewery and compacts it and puts it on your kitchen counter. So in about 3 hours, maybe 15, 20 minutes of your work, you can actually have wort, which will add yeast to ferment and have delicious beer.
Okay, and so basically, you know, I've made beer before, and it's a huge pain in the ass. There's a lot that can go wrong. So basically, you just put the materials in there, and it takes care of the rest?
Yeah, we control all the temperatures, the flow of water, all the timings, the additions of the adjuncts. So you have the same brewing process every time. As long as you control the chemistry, the ingredients will always be the same. The machine's also going to self-clean, self-sterilize, no scrubbing with a brush. It's dishwasher safe, and you'll have no contamination in your brew.
That's really, really awesome. How much does the hardware cost?
So we're doing 1,700 right now without a keg, or 1,800 with the keg that we've modified so you can brew and ferment in the same vessel. Less for you to clean again. So we're trying to move some steps.
Do you have beer in the booth right now that we?
We can give you guys a sample if you're feeling a little thirsty.
Yeah,
I just feel like we should try it out.
I just want to see what the what the end result is.
This doesn't do thirst or alcoholism. This is about
It's taste of the product.
Yeah.
The fruits in the beer.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that would be great.
Okay, cool.
So,
I'm not afraid to say it. I want one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want the version that is hooked up direct to that thing, and then we can just
it's all cloud-based too, so it's an internet of beer. We actually have recipe crafters, recipe libraries online. You pull recipes from the cloud to your machine. A little bit of AI in the crafter too, so it can solve for your taste preferences, filling in ingredients. Every 60 seconds it's dialing home, telling us the health of your brew, and you actually watch it live on your tablet. We do the mash curves and the brew curves live.
I just want to back up for a second. You just said it's the internet of beer.
It is the internet of beer. We're moving on. Internet of Things was so last week. Internet of Beer is right now.
I see. Okay. Well, so I mean, and what are we actually? What stage is it in right now?
Right now it's in the mash, so it's extracting the sugars from the grains, and those sugars are going to be food for the yeast later. That's going to turn into that alcoholic bite.
Okay.
And what's the typical? How long does this take? This process?
About 3 hours to do 3.5 hours to do mash and all that hop timings, and then when we ferment, it could be a couple days to a couple weeks, depending on the style, how heavy the beer is, and a lot of other variables.
Right. Now, are you actually connecting people with the ingredients, or are you leaving that up to them to pull that together?
People have preferences of brew shops. We're trying to add to the community, not necessarily disrupt it. So we give people some places where they can get ingredients if they're having trouble finding it, but ingredients from any brew shop will fit in that machine and brew great beer.
Okay, that's cool. And you're telling them about the brew shops nearby as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We can definitely connect people with brew shops. We have a very active forum community where they can actually interact with our brewmaster. Annie Johnson was American Homebrew Association Brewmaster of the Year. She won the gold medal for homebrewers. She develops all the recipes for it. She'll help you make clones. She'll help you source ingredients. We're there to interact with people and help get everyone brewing, which is our goal.
All right, once again, what was the price?
It's $1,700 for without the keg, or $1,800 with the keg. It's available on Picobrew.com. We do have a very high demand right now, so we're shipping mid-March for orders that were placed today.
Okay.
So should we try try it? And
let's try it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Ian, can we get some beer?
I'm really excited about this. I mean, also because, this is kind of, we're reaching the end of our day. And so this would be a good way to sort of, close things out, I think.
This would have been a good way to start it out, because it would have been a much looser broadcast, I think.
Tomorrow, you can bookend your day with us. Come on in the morning.
Right. Or we can just camp out. We'll have people come to us. We just drink.
Have some extra chairs. They don't let me sit. I'm out here trying to talk to people and get everyone brewing, but make yourselves at home.
Oh, wow. All right. Here we go.
All right.
So we've got some beer. Are you having some as well?
I'll join you guys.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers. All right.
That's really good. This is
really good beer.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. What type of beer is this?
Hey, which one did we pour, Ian? Is this the pale? the Pico Pail, which is an ingredient kit that we actually source for our customers. We have Pico Pale Ale kits back there, so if the customers wanted to have prepackaged ingredients, and it's actually what we're brewing right now if you wanted to smell a little bit of the process that went into it.
That's
So you
really
said you can have kits, or you could sort of get your own ingredients?
Correct. We would, if people are interested in having everything pre-milled for them, pre-weighed out, we can do that. Some of our partners are actually selling brew kits specifically for the Picobrew, but we encourage people, if they're interested, to source their own ingredients, because that's a lot of the fun, is getting to your brew shop, seeing what's available, talking to very knowledgeable staff, and just, if you're a first-time brewer, it's a kind of an introduction to the community.
That's really cool.
Brewing is a community-based thing.
I'm really excited about this. I really want to buy one. I'm like gonna save up my pennies right now.
That's right, yeah. I'm going to come over and use yours.
Cool. Well, thanks for showing this off.
Thank you very much. Cool.
So,
And thanks for the beer.
yeah, thank you so much for the beer.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
my gosh, that was
That's
awesome.
a good way to, I think, to end this segment.